Hi, I'm Rebecca and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Trust that life is bigger than your current circumstances. Life happens, yeah? We have ups and downs. We have trials and tribulations. We have things in our life that we can't even contemplate and we're navigating. And it's emotional and upsetting. And in the same flip side of the coin of our life, we experience exhilaration, excitement, happiness, joy, love, all of the goodness, okay? But life is a journey. We have to have both in order to appreciate each of them, okay? It's like that Disney Pixar movie where they have joy and they have sadness, and it is all about knowing and trusting you yourself, no matter whether you're in the eye of the storm, but trusting that life is bigger than your current circumstances. So whatever you are going through, especially if it's negative, is that there's something around the corner, something better around the corner. Now, obviously, that's a bit different. If someone passes away, I get that. I feel that. And in that grief, it can be so consuming and so overwhelming and so emotional that you can't even make sense of a lot of things, You're just sad all the time. And I get it. I've been there recently. So the thing is that you have to trust that something better is around the corner for you than what you're actually experiencing right now. And it's having not just that hope that something will show up or change or whatever it is that knowing without a shadow of a doubt, non-negotiable, something better is around the corner. I'll give you an example. Maybe you've been through a heartache, heartbreak, relationship breakup, all of that. In the moment, it's awful, and it's just like you're dealing with the emotions, you're trying to get your head together, you don't know what you're going to do, which direction you're going in, you throw yourself into healing, hopefully, and you start to learn to love yourself, and all the love you were pouring on your person then is now sent back to you, and you call back in all the love and all the attention and everything back to you in order for you to heal, learn the lessons, see what it is. But then 5 years down the line, you could be getting married or having a baby, So that's what I'm on about. You've got to trust that there's something bigger in the future, in the unknown, than your current circumstances. You do need to heal. You do need to grow. You do need to learn the lessons. But you are going to get through whatever it is. You are going to process things. You are going to heal from certain things. Obviously, I will say disclaimer, if you've been given a timer on your life, then obviously that's different. Like my mum was. But, in your everyday, as you are, living your life, you do have to really know and trust and believe without a shadow of a doubt that there's something better around the corner. Maybe another example for you, maybe you went for a job and you went for the interview and you've got a great CV or resume or whatever, and you didn't get the job. Well, guess what? You may be upset in that moment. Understandably, you're going to be upset. You wanted the job. You pinned all your dreams, your holidays, your, vacations, your car, your house, everything on that one particular job. Guess what? The universe sees and hears things that you don't. So maybe you didn't get the job, not because you weren't qualified, but because that environment is not good for your mental health. The universe can see what's going on, okay? And so it's protected you by you not getting that job because there's something better around the corner. I always call it a job. But, there's something better around the corner. There's another, opportunity coming up, but you can't see it because you're so solely focused on this one job. You don't get it. You're upset and everything. And then you process and then you apply for a different job and you get it. Okay, because the environment is better for you. You're going to excel. You're going to get promoted. There's no, animosity in the workplace, the environment, whatever, and it's better for you, and that's okay. And always know as well, if you are in any of those environments, whether it be relationships, friendships, familyships, workplace environments, anything like that, and you feel less than, you feel lack of, you feel disrespected, you feel unheard, you don't feel good at all, my advice, leave. Okay? Now, I'm not saying just leave your job and lose your house and your mortgage and all of that. I'm not saying that. Obviously, be strategic about it. But you don't have to stay in those environments. No one gets a green light to treat you like rubbish, okay? You are important, you are remarkable, you are incredible. And you need to know that. No matter your past, no matter what's gone on up until this point, everyone deserves respect. And if you don't get it straight away, then, I would definitely leave the conversation, leave the room, leave whatever it is. You've got to set your boundaries in place, okay? But you do need to trust and know that there's something bigger around the corner than your current circumstances. Now, if you have been through trauma, which we all have at certain different levels and everything, it may be a little bit testing, a little bit difficult for you to actually believe that something's better around the corner because you feel as though you're not worthy. You feel as though you're not, you're not good enough for it or whatever, And so with that, I would definitely say reach out and you can pop over to my website, Rebecca.x, and go and have a look at the programs and courses that are on there. For that, I would definitely recommend Expansion because it really dives deep into the soul, into the, the core of you in order to heal things that have been instilled in you and programmed in you for years. And it can help to release and let go and help you to heal, to be empowered and stronger than what you are. And there's no hardship about that. Basically, I do this thing every day. It works. It's mindset. The whole program is mindset and it does work. And it's the biggest gift you can actually give to yourself. Okay? Because circumstances in our life, as I said right at the beginning of this episode, life happens. And unless you've got the mindset, you can't get through it. Okay? You need to have the mindset. Doesn't matter how many people you speak to, doesn't matter what you listen to, doesn't matter what you read, it's the inner work and you are responsible for you. And you have to say, you know what, snip, snip, enough's enough. I'm done with this. I need to move forward. And Expansion can help that with your mindset, with your healing, with absolutely you on every single level in every arena, because then you can conquer anything, no matter if you are going through grief, if you're deflated, if you've been rejected, all of it, it can really, really help. So pop over to the website. I'll put the link in the show notes, but you do have to trust and know and believe in yourself. Know that you're worthy of more than what you've been currently settling for and experiencing right now, no matter what that is. Okay, and you can do this. You literally can do this, no matter what anyone said to you previously, no matter what you believe, no matter what you've been programmed, you are good enough. And it starts today with you. So you are bigger and bigger than your current circumstances. You are better than your current circumstances. So I'm not saying box your feelings and thoughts up and emotions up right now of what you're going through, but I would definitely say know that there are brighter days ahead. Okay? Every single day there's a sunrise. Okay? So I'm sending you lots of love. Hang on in there. You can do this. And I'll see you all on the next one.